Hello. This video is designed to walk you through many of the conference management settings that are available to you. We've recently redesigned our conference view edit page to make this even easier. In order to get started, you first need to log into your account at myaccount.maestroconference.com. After you've logged in, you'll be taken to your account page with a listing of all conferences. To create a new conference, simply click the green Create Conference button. From here, you'll need to name your conference. I will name mine My First Conference. And you can also add or change the contact email. This is where all your call reports will be sent. Then you need to decide your call type. You have the choice between a scheduled and a reservationless event. A scheduled event takes place at a date and time that you specify. Reservationless events can happen at any time, but keep in mind they have a 25 caller maximum. I'm going to create a scheduled event, and I will make sure my start date, start time, duration is correct, and I'll also estimate the number of callers. And here I've selected 20. Once all of this is correct, I will click the Create Conference button. Now that your call has been created, you'll be taken to the View Edit page for your event. You may choose to finish setting up your event now or come back to it later. If you opt to finish it later, the conference will be listed on your My Account page under Scheduled Conferences. As you can see, the system defaults to social webinar, but you may opt to also host an audio-only event by simply clicking the radio dial next to audio only. The next step is to decide how you want to register your participants for your event. I can opt to copy the self-registration link to share with callers, and this allows them to register themselves. This is what your participants will see if they opt to click on your self-registration link. At the top, they will see the time for your call in their own time zone, and then they need to register here by simply typing in their name, their email, and they may also opt to type any questions for you as the host. These will appear privately on your View Edit page, and we'll show you that later. When they're ready, they simply click Register. And here, again, they will be displayed the date and time of the event. They may opt to add the event to their calendar. And then here you can see that they have the option to make note of their dial-in number and PIN. And at the time of the event, they may simply click the Join Event button to walk them through the process. Please note that this information will also be emailed to your participants as well. Another option for registering your participants is to manually register them. Simply go to the Callers and PIN section. In here, you'll also need to create a PIN for yourself as the presenter. The same process applies if you're adding a presenter PIN, assistant, or participant. So I'll demonstrate the presenter PIN. You simply click the Add New button. This will automatically create a dial-in number and PIN. From here, you'll need to click the pencil button to edit, and you may add a name and email. The email address is important if you want your participant or your registrant to receive reminder emails. And then click Save. So now you can see that we have a presenter registered for the event. It gives their name, their email, their PIN, and their dial-in number as well. You can also opt to go back and edit again if you need to, or you can click the trash can icon to delete it if you need to delete any presenters, assistants, or participants. Okay. From here, you can also see if anyone else is registered. If participants have self-registered, they'll be listed here under Participants. Now that we've covered manually registering your participants or hosts, the third option is to upload registrants. Please refer to the template so that your spreadsheet is properly formatted. To do this, you'll click Upload Registrants. If you click on Template, you'll be able to see the format that our system will accept for uploading your spreadsheet. And when you're ready, you simply click Upload from Spreadsheet. The bulk upload option will automatically create pins and dial-ins, and then you'll be able to view them here on the Callers and Pins page. Now that we've reviewed the options for registration, let's continue to take a look at other conference management options. Here to the left, if you click on General Settings, you may update again the contact email for your event. Again, this will be where call reports will be sent. You may update the contact name, and then you can also include any notes that you want to appear in your registration and reminder emails. If you click registration, you have a few more options for customizing the registration process for your participants, right up here. If you scroll down to custom questions, these allow you to predefine groups of callers into certain custom fields. And then during your call, you can use these to quickly create breakout rooms. For example, custom questions down here, if you enable custom question 1, the sample question here is what is your gender? And you can opt to have a single text box for their answers or a drop-down list. And the drop-down choices will appear here. As you can see, there's male M, female F, or not specified NA. You may choose to add your own question or labels as well. If you click on the Reminder tab on the left-hand side, you can see that the system defaults to send reminders to registered participants 2 and 24 hours before the event. This reminder will include their dial-in, PIN, along with a link to our Getting In wizard, which will basically walk your participants through connecting to the event. You may opt to use the default text for your reminder email subject, or you can click Custom and create your own subject line. Still, under General Settings is Recurring Events. To simply click the Recurring Event tab, and here you may add additional instances of this event simply by clicking the Create New. This is a great option if you host a series of calls, and what this will do, this will automatically create a new event 1 week from the currently scheduled event. But you can simply edit the date, time, duration, and number of callers by clicking on the pencil icon. The Callers and Pins tab we've already reviewed, but here you can see who's registered. You can opt to have your pins emailed to you. You may download a spreadsheet to see who's registered. And as we've reviewed before, this page you can manually register people as well. If you opt to use Social Webinar, and we really hope you do, you simply click the Social Webinar tab. Here the instructions are listed, and you can opt whether to turn chat on or off for Social Webinar. And if your event has already taken place and you've used the idea board or text editor, your documents will be listed here and archived. In the Screen Sharing tab, and we recommend using Social Webinar for screen sharing, but there's some hosts that prefer to host a screen share only event. Directions are listed on this page, along with the links to share with your presenter, co-presenter, or viewers. The Caller Feedback tab, here you can choose to turn on or off post-event surveys, and you can also view any comments people have left during the registration process. If you've enabled post-event surveys, the details from your participant surveys, if they filled them out, will be listed here after your event. In the Event History tab, you'll be able to see details regarding your past events. From here, you'll be able to also see and download lists of attendees, non-attendees, and you'll also be able to download the recording if you chose to record your event. If you have custom branding enabled on your account, you'll see it here on the left under Custom Branding. Simply click that, and you'll have the option, if it's not activated, to activate it. And this is a custom feature. And on this tab, you may opt to personalize the appearance for your registration page, your reminder emails, and for Social Webinar. And you can do all that here, as well as change the text color and background color. The outbound calling can be activated by clicking Activate Outbound Calling. Once activated, you may use this to make outbound calls to a US number during an event. This is great if you have someone that's had a difficult time connecting. You may automatically make the outbound call to them and connect them to your event. Please note that additional fees may apply for this. The Advanced tab includes a link to your calling plans, available dial-in numbers. It also includes the conductor interface link, which will allow you to host your event. And you may also opt to change the participant experience. Again, we default to Social Webinar, but you may also opt to change it to a screen sharing only event or audio only event. Lastly, by clicking on Important Links, this will allow you to quickly copy the registration link for your event, the Social Webinar link for your events, screen share, conductor interface links as well. Finally, if you need to cancel your event, simply click the Cancel this event option and confirm. This concludes the walkthrough of the View Edit page. Thanks for watching.